You know it's not a part of everyone's journey to wake up, right? You know that. You've heard that. Your spirits have told you that. Your tarot readings have told you that. Everyone that you listen to has told you that. It's not on everyone's journey to wake up, to follow the path that you are on. And this is going to be hard to hear, but sometimes that means those people are not aligned with you. And that means that sometimes that comes with the understanding of having outgrown these people. And that means sometimes the people that we love the most, that we love keeping around, aren't going with us. I'll let you sit with that for a second. Queen of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords is one of my favorite queens in the deck. She was shaped by trauma, by war, by survival, by having to fight her way to get here. She is not so loving and nurturing and wonderful and sweet like the Queen of Pentacles, how the Queen of Pentacles built herself on magic, right? Magic. Everything is just so beautiful. I'm so grateful for everything. Everything is fantastic. I just love everything and I can do anything that I want, right? The Queen of Wands built everything by the grit of her teeth, right? Because she had a lot of passion. She had a lot of creativity. She had a lot of go, go, go. She just had the juice and she took off with it, right? Queen of Swords, however, had to fight her way to get there. That's why she got that sword still. That's why she's holding that sword all the time. That's why she uses that sword as a means of communication, as a means of defense, as a means of getting things done. That is her tool. That is her tool for everything. Talk about using a hammer for a... I don't know the phrase. Like there's no nail. There's no nail. You're using the hammer for everything. You know what I mean? She's using the sword for everything. Because that is the only tool she has ever learned to use. Because that's what she needed to survive, to get here. Knight of Swords coming out with the Queen of Swords reversed. Things might be picking up for you. You know, when you get through that really hard chapter in a game, and then all of a sudden the game picks up, but it's because you're almost at the end. You might be noticing your dreams are getting like that. You might be noticing this sense of like, why do I feel like I have to move? Like, I don't get it. I have to move. I feel like I gotta do things. I can't just sit here right now. Whatever that translates to you, you might be feeling, I need my sword for this, right? There she is. She didn't even go away. Look at her. I need my sword for this. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Because right now, your spirits are telling you, whether you are consciously picking up on the messages they are giving you or not, okay? Keep that in mind. You could be a spiritual practitioner that is completely in tune with your spirits. However, sometimes as spiritual practitioners, we choose to ignore the advice of our spirits because it is a little inconvenient right now to hear what you're saying. It's a little uncomfortable to be hearing what you're saying, right? Oh, there's the Queen of Wands. Funny. Queen reading. Your spirits have been telling you the things that are not aligned gotta go. And, oh, sorry, itchy. You know that. They've been saying that for a long time. You know that. As a practitioner, babe, let's be honest, you know that. You have asked for that. You have done rituals, you have done spells, you have done manifestations, you have been doing affirmations, align me with my higher self. Everything not aligned must go. And then you are surprised when everything not aligned must go. You asked for that, baby. Yeah, you did, Hermit. You asked for that. Ooh, I wish you guys could have saw that. That was cool. One of these just flipped out. Whew. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. You did everything you possibly could to ask for this. And you might have asked for this a long time ago and forgot that you asked about it, but you asked about it with such gusto, with your whole chest, with all of your fucking ingredients, that spirit heard you and said, it's on its way. It's on its way. It'll get there when it gets there, when you need to hear it, when you need to feel it, when you need to experience it, when it is most potent for you to learn, when it is most potent for you to understand and experience. And that sometimes means losing people around us. Some of us feel like, I learned this lesson, so I should be able to teach it to the people around me so that they can go with me, right? Cleansing my body, meditating, aligning myself, working on my frequency. All these things were such clear and easy lessons for me. It was hard. It was a hard fucking journey to get here. It's still a hard fucking journey, and it's going to be a hard fucking journey every step of the way. But it's so easy to just listen, right? Once you open your heart and you are open to being receptive to the messages, to the lessons, it's so easy because your spirits will prepare you every step of the way and tell you, okay, big lesson coming, you feel it? Things need to be done, you feel it? Let's go do this spell. Let's go do this manifestation. Let's go clean the house. Let's go do this, right? Let's prepare for this. And you follow it. Like the good little spiritual soldier you are. You follow everything they tell you to do because it's easy, right? They tell you, you follow it. Sometimes they go silent because they're testing you. And you know that they're testing you. You're like, all right, well, it's quiet time again. So let me keep working on what we were just working on. Let me show them that I can handle myself when they're not around. Let me show them that I am actually soaking up the lessons that they teach me when they are around and holding my hand, right? Let me continue chipping away at the things we've been chipping away at because that is the plan, right? I'm going to follow the plan. They'll be back when they're ready. But the people around you who are not aligned with you, who are not going with you, will be so intertwined with their 3D life, with their 3D everything. You'll notice they love their addictions. They love talking shit. They love the struggle. They are not willing to hear you out on any of those things. You can tell them, you can show them, you can teach them, and they might even say that they understand, right? Okay, I understand. Yeah, maybe I should work on that. Maybe you're right. And then the next day, they are doing exactly the same thing. Lather, rinse, repeat every single fucking day. And you start getting really frustrated. Why are you still doing that? I taught you how to get out of this loop. And they just give up my addictions? Stop being around these people? Leave this job? Do this thing? Just because you heard it? Because you saw a vision? Sometimes they get that clarity. Sometimes they can hear you telepathically. Sometimes you show up in their dreams. But if they are not aligned with the truth that you are speaking, they will not affect the change the way that you have. That's how you will know who your soul tribe is and who is going with you. Because your soul tribe will do these things without you even having to tell them. You guys can talk about it. You can relate to it. You guys are on the same journey together, hand in hand, step in step. But the people who are not aligned with you will be fighting you every step of the way. It's something you gotta learn to accept and keep going.